Hi guys, it's Alex. Hi guys, I was here to give you guys a movie review, which is called Angels in the Outfield, known as the actor who played in the movie, which is Danny Glover. He also played, I don't think he didn't play the High Dive, no, Lethal Weapon, yes, the Lethal Weapon movies that he played in, and stuff like that. I want to say, personally, want to say, Danny Glover is pretty much one of my favorites, pretty much one of my favorite actors when it comes to some action-packed movies and stuff like that. Also playing in a movie, also the 2012 movie, also well too, and basically, I would just say like this movie, The Angels in the Outfield, is by far one of the best movies that I've seen Danny Glover has ever played in. And some people would just basically that's not really basically the case or anything like that. But I want to personally want to say here is that this movie does have a really good meaning, and it really does, and it really does. And I'm not really 100% sure if this movie is based on Disney Plus or not. If it was or not, or maybe they must have got removed or something like that, or maybe Disney decided to not to have it anymore. I mean, it has to. Uh, Trying to think, it has to. The part of the intro where it shows the Disney castle and stuff like that. So I would guess it's still feel like with Disney, but I didn't see the movie on Disney Plus because I didn't really actually didn't see it because I couldn't find it or something like that. So I really don't know. Really don't know. Actually, to be honest, I don't have Disney Plus, but I'll save that for another time. Save that for another time. But basically, I've heard, like I said, I personally want to say this is that this movie may want you to think, may want you to understand, may want you to see like where do you go on from here? What is your belief? What is your belief? Your belief that you believe in God, you believe or you don't believe in God, or anything like that, or anything like that. I think everyone has a choice. Everyone does have a choice. Even though for my case, I'm a Christian. I chose to be a Christian. I chose Jesus, accept in my heart and stuff like that. And that's basically what it basically feels to me. But I think that this film is basically just such a unique film. Really, actually is. It really actually is. It's just like you see, like I said before, you see Danny Glover. Just the way that he is. When you watch the beginning of this movie, beginning of the base of this movie, you can see like Danny Glover to basically, or I will say George Knott, so the manager, which means he's the coach of his team, which means he's the coach of his team and stuff like that. And he has a hard time trying to tell his players like how to play baseball and stuff like that. And I mean, sometimes it can be hard, sometimes it can be good. It just basically varies it basically varies basically how you see the movie for what it really actually is. And I want to say this that I think everyone needs to understand it also well too because, like I said, I love this movie really a lot. I really do. It's not a perfect film to me. It's not a perfect film, but it's basically a very enjoyable film also well too. Now Christopher Lloyd also played this ring. I'm not playing this ring. Also played in this movie also well too. Now you don't get to see him really a whole lot basically in this movie because he's pretty much basically the lead angel, basically, I guess under God, for God or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know. But I will just say Christopher Lloyd. He's also one of my favorite actors also well too. When he played in the Back to the Future movies also well too. The Gans, I mean not the game, but the man is an iconic actor. I mean to me he really actually is. It's just some of the movies that he played in just really actually just so good and stuff like that. I think he's still around. I think he is. I'm not really 100% sure if he's not still around or not, which I really don't know. What I really don't know. Now, some of you probably asked about what this movie is this basically all about. So basically, this movie is all about that you have a kid, or I will say two kids, or I will say this kid or something like that, whatever his name is, I can't remember his name. He sees angels. He sees angels, and he prayed to God. And he was asked like, oh, if there was a God, I want you to please help the angels win a game. And basically they came down, they helped them win a game, and then they got them to, which is basically the Major League Baseball title, which means winning the pennant is a trophy is about this big or so like that. I really don't know. And so yeah. Now one other thing I think this is very important that I do want to talk about, and I do want to talk about. Now some people may get a little offended or anything like that. I mean no disrespect towards anyone or anything like that. and this is just my views and based on my thoughts and stuff like that, based on what happened in this movie, was pretty much one of the saddest movies I've seen in a movie for such a long time, and it really actually is and stuff like that. If you guys don't like what I'm saying here or anything like that, I prefer you guys, I prefer you guys maybe like want to watch something else like that. And like I said, I'm not trying to offend people, but I want people to really just to understand from where I come from. It's basically how much it would not relate to me, but how much it relates to my girlfriend because she has been in this similar moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. Like I said, for if you guys want to skip this part, it's up to you guys. But I'm just giving you guys a warning, just to let you guys know. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I just want people just to really understand basically what I'm talking about. Basically, in the movie, a reference of basically from what I see, not just for everybody else, but basically from what I see as not just for myself, but just as for my girlfriend. Even though she's not in here right now, she's over at her place. So I figure I want to let you guys know about that. One thing I wanted to talk about this is that basically yes, his name is Roger. Excuse me, yeah, Roger. Roger is basically a kid. He doesn't really have really much of a family in his life. He really does not. There's nobody else there to basically take care of him or anything like that. And even though his father promised him basically there'd be a family again if the Angels win the pennant, if they were to basically do that. Because even though that he basically saying like the Angels are not really being perfect based the way that they're playing and stuff like that. And I don't know why he used that as a reference just to get the family back and stuff like that. But one thing I personally want to say here is that I understand Roger loves his father. I totally do understand, and I respect that really a lot. But it's just you see the look in the face of Roger's father. It just seems to me that he just doesn't really even care. That he just doesn't want to continue basically having a kid anymore or anything like that. And basically, when Roger basically go to court, basically wants to be his social worker, which is basically the people that really helps him out and stuff like that, basically foster care and stuff like and stuff like that. And so the father decided to tell the judge and just say like, hey, and just say like, hey, I done what I can. I did what I can and stuff like that. I don't want the kid anymore. I just signed a piece of paper. Bam, he's released. And guess what? Guess what? The state owns the kid now until he finds a better home with a foster dad or something like that. Which I was very happy to see when your basically Danny Glover recruited those two kids to be his own kids and stuff like that. I think the reason why I'm saying is basically like this is it's heartbreaking to really see this. Not only because it happens to Roger, but it also happens to a lot of other different people also well too. A lot of people also well too. And I want to personally want to say this also well too. And I think that really for a lot of people really to understand and stuff like that. And I asked my girlfriend like, do you like Angels of the Outfield? She said yes, but I don't like the middle part of the movie because what she was talking about is basically Roger saw her father. Roger saw his father just walked out the door and just seemed like he didn't even care. He just didn't even really care. It's sad. It's very sad. It really actually is. And I asked my girlfriend basically about that, and she said that scene right there I just did not like. And what she was just basically just saying is basically that she has been through that situation before, and she really has. And she really has. She says she likes the movie, but she just doesn't like that one part, basically in that movie because it makes her cry because one of her family members doesn't love her anymore, doesn't want to be around her, or anything like that. I don't know if her mother passed away or not. I really do not know. I really don't know any information or anything like this. But the point I'm just saying is that it got me choked up. It really did because when I talked to her on the phone about it, a few hours ago, and she said she just doesn't like. She thinks that God doesn't love her or anything like that. I'm trying not to get so emotional based on this film, but I feel like I am gonna cry because my heart hurts for my girlfriend. And it really does. I think that she deserves a lot of respect, and she really does. And I really hope for the best for her. I love her all my heart. I never forsake her or anything like that. But it's just something that it does. It breaks my heart. You know, I'm trying to control my emotion right now because I feel like I am gonna cry because, like I said before, it really chokes me up. It really does. And so yeah, I do like the film, I really do, but like I said, when it comes to seeing a film basically like this and just seeing like what happened right there, the father just like, man, say I'm gone. Hey, I'm not gonna come back. You know, Roger has to live with that for the rest of his life. He has to. It's hard. It's difficult. It really is. And I don't know anybody in your cases or anything like that. I don't know. I really don't know. And the only thing I can really can say is that I'll be praying for all you guys and stuff. You know, and it's your guys' choice. Like well, whatever you choose to believe in God or not. I mean, it's your choice. It's your choice. And I'm not gonna put you an arm or twist your arm and say you gotta believe in God whether you like it or not. Like that. You know, man, I don't want people to think I'm a preacher or anything like that. But I mean, I'm just a Christian. I'm just a guy. That's all I just do. I like to do anime reviews, like ever reactions, watch some movies, and do movie reviews and stuff like that. I have a whole variety of things that I love, but I have a whole different of varieties of different things that I don't support when it comes to basically of situations like this and stuff like that. And I don't want to make this movie review as a personal issue, but it's personal to my girlfriend, and it really actually is. If I want to rate this film, I'm probably gonna rate it an 8 out of 10. It's a good movie. It's really actually good, but like I said, I don't hate the movie, but it just does trigger moments, just basically for not just only for myself, just basically for my girlfriend. I think other people also as well too may not be able to see this movie. I don't want people to basically get choked up basically in the middle of the film. All this movie it's just how you choose what's your response based off that. And I think people do have a right to say how they believe or whatever it maybe is and stuff like that. Like I said, I can't pitch your arm or twist your arm and say, "Oh, you gotta believe in God" or anything like that. I'm not gonna do that. But I like the movie. It's very good. It's a very good movie. But I still think that the middle part of the movie was just got really emotional. It really actually did. So yeah. I think that's the end of this movie review. I hope some of you guys definitely do understand some of the things I talked about. If you guys feel like I disrespected you guys or anything like that in any form of way about what I talked about, like that, I'll be more than happy to do um, delete the video. I'll be more than happy to do it. But so I just personally just want to say that I just want to personally just want to say I love you guys and I thank you for what you guys have done. And yeah, and I'll be praying for you guys. So yeah, and so that's all I'm just gonna say. But yeah. So, anyways, that's it for this movie review. Tell me what you guys think. You guys like this movie? You guys don't like it? I'd love to hear what your deeper thoughts and stuff like that. I really would love to hear that. But yeah. Anyways, this other one, it was us guys there. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Hit the like button or give me dislikes or just give me dislikes. That'll be fine with me. And leave your comments below. But yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Please stay. And remember to stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.